in 2000, Coca-Cola was a sponsor of the Sydney Olympics, and you know, it's a green Olympics, and it's a green Olympics, and Greenpeace pointed out, well, it's not so green because the refrigeration in all of the Olympic villages used HFCs, which are super greenhouse gas, thousands of times more powerful than CO2. And today, HFCs are actually the chemical du jour, in fact. In terms of climate change, there is global action against it. But in 2000, nobody ever heard of it. And it was growing to become the problem it is today. And Greenpeace targeted Coke, and Coke, to its credit again, came to the table with Greenpeace and remained there for 10 years until in 2009, Coca-Cola was the first company to commit to eliminate HFCs from all its new equipment starting in 2013, which they are keeping to. And then the executive director of Greenpeace International said to the CEO of Coca-Cola, Mukhtar, do you think you could bring more companies with you? And I'm sure he didn't quite say it that way. He's a very persuasive fellow. And Mukhtar Kent, the CEO of Coca-Cola, at the time was becoming the co-chair of the Consumer Goods Forum. The Consumer Goods Forum is 400 of the world's largest retail brands. So it's Coke, Pepsi, Unilever, which had already been working with Greenpeace for many years, but General Foods, and Costco, Walmart, Carrefour, global retailers. They have, I think, $3.5 trillion of revenue, the big guys. And Mukhtar Kent and the Coke people sort of set me up to go give the keynote speech to this group to say, eliminate HFCs from all equipment across the sector. And we went to this meeting, it was in October 2010, and honestly, we never thought this would pass. You know, I was sure I was like lamb to the slaughter when I was going in to make this request. But in fact, I put forth this proposition, and at the end of the day, of a very intense day, the meeting leader pointed to a VP of a huge retailer. You're going to do this, right? And you could see his face like, what? And before he answered, he looked at his biggest competitor, and he said, you're going to do this? And she said, and he said it. At which point I realized, number one, anything's possible, and number two, everything is high school.